Hello everyone, welcome to another version of the Replay Roundtable, only this time it's with me. My name is Nightmare, and we are going to be taking a look at 3 of my races. Our normal Replay Roundtables go on Monday nights. I'm going to post these on a Tuesday, well, because the day's open. So we're going to be taking a look at 3 daily races that I had that were just an awesome races, just a lot of fun. I really like this Miyabi track at Kyoto. It was a blast in all 3 of these races. And the last race I'm going to show you is hands down the most fun I've ever had playing Gran Turismo Sport. So yeah, on the count of 3, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. In this one we're using the Mazda Roadster, as y'all can see, and I really like this car. This is just a great little car to race with.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we used this during the IROC race we had.
Yeah, we do a series that we modeled after the IROC races, the old school IROC, where all the cars were identically prepared and stuff like that. And it was just based on driver skill. And this was one of the most fun series we've had. All right, go ahead, Andy. What were you going to say? Ooh,
I am amazed, right? Oh,
yeah.
Whoa. You got a little room right there, didn't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Nice. Way to hold on to that.
But like I said, man,
you're really working that nut crazy in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. Okay, are you going to give him back his lunch money, or are you going to run with it?
No, he's not giving it back.
See, right there, he turned in on me.
And not only that, he's going to take more of
it. Dude, why did he have to ruin it? That was some really good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I don't even know what flag that is. What is that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but them 2 blue dudes back there, they look like they're married. They're holding hands and everything.
I know, right? But so at this point, I get through the first couple of laps, and I'm looking behind me going, oh, holy crap. You know, I got a little bit of space. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to defend, because there's one section here where I'm a little bit slower than everybody else. And it's this section coming up here.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure...
Knowing that you're carrying the reward money, they're all chasing you.
Yeah.
All right, you caught way too much curb right there and there. That's okay. That one was okay.
Nope, that one wasn't.
Oh, a little bit early on the throttle right there. That was
no harm, no foul.
But yeah, it's stuff like that. I know that these guys behind me are going to catch up. So I'm like, oh my God, you know.
That's where you're losing time in this kind of a car, Nightmare. These cars are light, and you have to. This is what I call momentum style car.
Oh yeah.
And any time that you unsettle it, you're losing your momentum.
All right, Andy. So this is where this right here. This is where the title of the video got. Yeah.
I'm watching.
I couldn't defend enough there. That guy just bumped me out of the way.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yep, bumped to pass.
Just kind of like rubbed you all the way down.
Yep.
Did he use lotion?
No.
Oh,
and his hands were all rough and stuff.
He left it open.
That's how
he
you
left
show
that
them
open.
how to see. That's how you teach people, Nightmare. That's how you teach them.
He left that spot open.
Yeah, he left just enough for me to get through there.
Yep.
Now I'm going defensive.
As many times as Nightmare's been up on these curves, he's already proven he could drive that sumbitch on the sidewalk.
If there was a sidewalk, I'd be using it.
That's what Tom does.
Woo! You did a beautiful job holding on to the line right there.
Yeah, see, this is where the title of the video
like
comes in.
2 out of 3 cars back there got a run on you right now.
Yeah, I know, and it's like that's why I titled this particular replay "Defending for My Life," because I was doing everything I could to stay in their way. I wasn't blocking them, but I was not going to make it easy for them.
Yeah, everybody listening in and watching this and all that, just remember, Nightmare says he ain't no good.
That guy on the other side, I knew he wasn't going to make that stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's no good.
I'm not.
Can't drive.
I'm not very good at this game.
Uh-huh. He says he can't do it now.
I don't say I can't do it. I just say I'm not very good at doing it.
I think you've already had to defend your first position for like 3 times from 3 different drivers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you've held on to it. You ain't done no dirty blocking, no nothing. Somehow you've managed to hold on to the line.
Now I wonder.
Every time that you've needed the line.
I wonder where it is that I learned how to do that.
I have no idea, man. But
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, I thought you was about to lose it right there. It was hiking its ass up. Did you see it? That corner was lifting, man.
Nice analogy.
Like a cat, like a cat with its tail up.
That's what it looked like. I thought it was going to let go. The guy right behind him did let go. I said, oh, no, here it goes. There goes the Nightmare right there.
Yep, just about.
But now you got some room. Now you can breathe.
Yeah, I had to defend hard for like 3 laps, and then they kind of backed off.
In a video that will be posted recently, you all were having a conversation about. Now I forgot. What the hell was that going to be about?
What we want to see on Gran Turismo?
I do remember you mentioning that in it. Never mind. Forget about me.
All right, guys. So real quick here, we're going to move on to the next race. I will introduce you all, and we will mention the sponsors before we get going. So yeah, hold on just a second.
Yes. Okay.
All right, guys. This is race 2 of the 3 that I'm going to show you, and yeah, this is another really fun race. All of these races that I'm showing in this video were just a blast to do. Some were a little rougher than others, but in general, they were just a lot of fun. I had found these combinations to be pretty good. So yeah, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Just
anyway.
So you know, Nightmare, I have a doctor's note to be here.
Well, I need to talk to your doctor then.
He's got the same one I got.
Okay, well that explains it. All right. Haji had to dip out, so because he had to go to work. So being in Bahrain, it's daytime over there, so he had to go to work for the morning. So yeah, he's not here for this video replay, but that's okay. I kind of recorded him out of sequence without actually intending to, but yeah. So you'll hear him on the first video and first replay and the third replay, but not in this one.
But see, there you go again, Nightmare, poking fun at things.
I'm poking fun at myself for being an idiot.
Oh.
You got Gear over here. Come on, Gear, where you at?
I'm here. I'm just looking at Cheater Nightmare here.
What did I do?
Okay.
Stay in it, Nightmare.
You got a penalty.
Stay in it.
Or you didn't get a penalty.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't get a penalty. The guy in front of me
there's
did.
some penalties there.
Yeah. Way to be patient, Nightmare. Way to be. Ooh, that was an awful lot of curve right there.
That turn right there, that one always messed with me. I couldn't quite get it right, so I wound up losing a lot of time in some of the races, and it just made it difficult. It made my life difficult. But again, I really like this combination. I love that Mazda Roadster. That thing was just a riot to drive. It always is. So yeah, these races are just, for me, they're just a lot of fun. I wish Gran Turismo could come up with some more more combinations like this. A lot of the time they're using, for the A race, they're using cars that are like really difficult to drive. But I'd like to see him put like the Mazda Roadster on some different tracks.
Oh.
Round this corner, round that corner.
Well, that's kind of the idea, Tony.
We went in straight away.
That's generally the idea of racing.
My doctor's online there, Nightmare.
Oh, somebody bunny hopped a cone. The guy number 3, he fell back a long ways just for, losing a little bit of traction.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Y'all are moving.
That guy kind of put in a block there.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's defending like crazy.
No, he wasn't even defending on that one. He was just blocking.
I see what you're doing, Nightmare. I see what you're doing.
I wonder where I learned it from, Andy. Now, see, for those of you watching this video, I will be the first to admit that when I first joined, everything I learned about defending and when to make somebody aware of your presence, I learned from Andy. It was just he showed me a lot of things to do that I hadn't been doing.
Brothers major.
So that guy decided to cut me. Listen, that guy decided to cut across on me out of that turn. And because of the contact prior to that, I decided to let him know that I didn't appreciate it. But then I turned around and do that.
Yeah, that's one of them turns, Nightmare, where there's only one fast line through. And
I know.
Sometimes it's just hard to find. I mean, you're running a hell of a race, though.
Well, thank you.
All three of you really. One and number 3. I can't read no names, but I mean, you 3 have been basically trading paint and names and telephone numbers for the last 3 laps. I mean, y'all doing a hell of a job.
Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, these races were just a lot of fun. It's just a good combination. That guy right there. Yeah.
That was just a tad aggressive, but way to take it back. Very smooth, very smooth. Oh.
Well, I'm telling you need to keep the inside line there, Nightmare.
Yeah,
here we go.
It was in these races. I was in more of my not so much the screw you mood, where I would have blasted the guy off the track for doing something like that to me.
And I can't tell who's in first yet. Give me a second.
Fading Trails.
Who? What?
Fading Trails.
Okay, there you go.
Look at how tight this racing is, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little wide. He got a little wide. Oh, really caution.
All right, guys. So across the line we go here in just a second, and that is going to be the end of the race. Not the end of the video, however, because there's another race coming up. But since I recorded them out of sequence, I want to tell y'all, on behalf of Attack Motorsports International Sim Racing Team, this is Nightmare, reminding you to attack the track, not each other. Until next time. Alright guys, this is race 2, and it's the same combination, Mazda Roadster, Miyabi, really, really fun race. Quick one to introduce who I got with me here. I got Gear.
Hello.
I got Haji.
Who? Hi. Oh, okay. Hi.
And we got Andy.
Hey man. Hello, you too, man.
And we got Tony, even though Tony's not actually watching the video. He just woke up in the middle of the night.
The Joker.
Alright, so.
And then guess what? You forgot Bagger.
I didn't forget Bagger. Bagger said he wasn't. Bagger said he wasn't watching.
Well, neither is Tony, and you introduced him. So
all right, fine. Well,
yeah.
also joining me, we got Bagger.
Yay! Hi.
All right. So anyway, all right. So this is the second race. This is one of the, this is a really fun race. me and the guy in first place, Benno Big Time, had a really, really good race. So on the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're waiting for the takeoff. No. I went from herding cats to juggling ducks.
Yep. Flicking penguins.
Cats are all dead.
Quack, quack.
Stinky finger.
Yeah, easy.
Oh.
All right, so instead of defending in this race, oh, Andy, you were saying something at the end of the other race. What were you saying?
I had to give you credit. That was some really good defending you did.
Thank you. Appreciate that, sir.
Well,
And I was going to say that was an amazing race, Bagger. Or Nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, everything I did in that race, I learned from Andy. You just make the car as wide as possible, make it difficult to get around.
I learned it by watching you, Andy.
Yeah, I learned it from watching you. All right, so anyway, we drop off these guys back behind us here, and it's just me and Benno. And I got to give this guy credit, man. He is really, really good. Oh, as you can tell, guys, I'm on my UK account. I was on the last one as well. But yeah, this guy, he gave me... this was a lot of fun. It really was.
From what I'm seeing, it's like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together real good.
Yeah, I would. This guy here, I would race him every race if I could, because it was so much fun. I didn't have to worry about him, doing something like brake checking or anything like that. It was just fun to do.
Well, from what I've been seeing, man, it's pretty much there's just maybe a couple of corners where you all are taking individual lines, but y'all are pretty much staying right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like right there. You was able to go a little bit wider, so you was carrying a little bit more momentum coming down that hill. But I think right now you're really comfortable where you're running and how you're running.
Yeah. Let's see, right there I got a good run on him coming out of the corner, but
yes,
it was just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah. See, that right there, that is maturity. That's maturity and patience.
You can tell both the founder and the president's from Kentucky because they're both drunk on shine.
Aggressively patient.
Yep.
Shut up, Amber.
Yeah. See, that was the whole idea behind that, saying it that way, patiently aggressive, is because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm making sure that he knows I'm there, but I'm not going to hit him. I'm not going to bump him, unless it's completely accidental.
Right.
So that's what you call that. I call that driving drunk.
What, staying right behind him? You ain't watching nothing.
All that weaving and shit you doing?
That's him. That ain't me.
Shit. That's double shots.
No, that's him. That's him doing the weaving.
I like how you're poking at his defense. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm making sure he knows I'm there, and maybe I can make him make a mistake.
There's a lot of people see you two are doing something that you don't see very often on this game, unless of course you see attack members in the same race that you're quite lucky to ever see that happen.
Speaking of which, if you haven't before, guys, the people who've subscribed to the channel, or even those who haven't, go check out some of our live streams. The most recent one that we did, well, at the time of this video being recorded, was an endurance race, a 1-hour endurance race at Autopolis in the 86 GRMN car, and that was some of the tightest, cleanest racing you are ever going to see. And
absolutely.
It was absolutely awesome to watch. So if you guys want to check that out, it's the last live stream we did, and oh my god, man, it was great to watch. Bagger's doing an excellent job with that series.
Oh, thank you.
And don't forget, Baggers on the stripper pole.
Hey.
So get on there and click and say, yes, I want to watch this shit because it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm almost 50, but I got a 24-year-old girl butt.
Right.
Weird, real weird.
That don't create a mental picture, nothing will.
No, I know, right? Yeah, like I got hemorrhoids. Like, what are you? Yeah, hemorrhoids. Like, you imagine me on the pole?
Yeah, see, I got
I'd
you right there.
I'd be using it at the edge of my hemorrhoids.
Now, see, I could have. See, a lot of people would have just went ahead and turned him there, and I did not want to do that. So it means that the guy behind me caught up. So now it's a three-way race.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
But can I say why?
Whoa.
Like, because the start of this race, you guys were running nose to tail.
Yeah.
And then you tried to make a move on him. Guess what happened?
Well, I wasn't trying to make that move. I made a mistake right there. I wasn't trying to make that move.
I know, but two cars side by side as opposed to being behind one another.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
So he thinks he cheated.
Let that third guy catch up.
Ooh-wee.
Somebody understands.
That's some tight racing right there, buddy.
Yeah.
That is tight.
Screwed the pooch on that one.
This was a lot of fun. Actually, I didn't, Tony, because I didn't turn, and I let him have the position back.
Lord. Go, Nightmare, go. Go, Nightmare. Go. Oh, the big one just happened behind you. Run with it. Run away with it.
All right, guys. That is going to be the end of this race. I'm going to go on to the next one. We'll be back in just a second.
Was my blasted citizen. Hate me, phase me out. It doesn't change the fact of what you're all about. You fake motherfucker, trust it out, trust it.